Hello everyone, it's 11th grade student ambassador Gabby Sharon Font here with your weekend weather and fun fall events. So if you can see this behind me, that's my dog. Don't mind her. Her name's Lola. So for today, it's going to be a high of 70 degrees with a low of 42 degrees, and it's going to be mostly sunny. For Saturday, it's going to be a high of 71 degrees with a low of 49 degrees, and it's going to be mostly sunny also with some clouds. There's clouds every day. So for Sunday, it's going to be a high of 71 degrees with a low of 49 degrees, and it's going to be mostly sunny. So now it's time for fun fall events. So I will be announcing our costume contest for this week. So if you want to participate in that, you can send your costume, your picture, to Miss Stevens by November 1st. And there's two categories: overall best middle school and overall best high school. And the winners will be announced November 7th. And the prize is going to be a $25 gift card to Regal Cinema. And Regal Cinema is such a cool place. I love it. It is so cool there. And yeah, so you should definitely participate. And I would like to see it. Like, it would be so cool. Okay, so now with the activity for this week. The date is Sunday, October 26th. The time is 4 o'clock to 8 o'clock. So where this is the Sire School faculty lot, and this will be open on MLK Street and Constitution. Walk 1 block to the courthouse, and the meet location is at the Robert F. Stevens Courthouse Plaza in front of the stage. And look for Miss Stevens because she's going to be there. So a couple things to bring is a camping chair, just to sit, money for street vendor. Also bring water and also bring a flashlight. So at 4:45, you can watch a dance showcase and attend a live DJ street party. At 6:30, they will then move closer to Main Street to view the parade. And 7 o'clock is when the parade actually starts. And this is the Thriller parade. So if you know anything about Thriller, Michael Jackson, this is kind of what it is, and I think it's kind of cool. So 8 o'clock, if your parents are not with you for the event, please tell them to pick you up from the Sire faculty parking lot. All middle school students must attend with a parent, and you can see this picture that Miss Stevens has included. So that sounds pretty cool. I hope I announced all that right. And I hope everyone has a great week, and I will see you all next week. Bye.
Good Friday, Golden Eagles. Today is 10/10, and these are your announcements. Just starting with our block rotation and scheduling. Today is 10/10, and today is an A-Day. So please follow your A-Day schedule. As you'll notice next week, we have an asynchronous day, and middle school students, it's also the end of quarter 1. So those are lock dates as we begin quarter 2 on Monday, 10/20. So please follow the schedule there. If you need to click anything, everything is hyperlinked at the top. It is getting to be sweater weather, so super fun. Next week, nice sunny weather, mid-70s, pretty chilly in the evenings, dropping down to some 40s. And it looks like we have some rain scheduled for next week. So get those hoodies out. Just an update from Miss Moon. If you have not checked your EOS this week, we started our employability system. Again, this tracks your Google Meet behavior, not your daily attendance, just your classroom behavior. So check in with your homeroom teacher if you're having any issues with EOS. This month is National Hispanic Heritage Month. There are some opportunities in downtown Lexington, also through the Sora reading app. I talked about this last time, but if you haven't had a chance to figure out, Sora should be in your waffle. There is some instructions to log in because you do need a Fayette County code. If you have any issues with Sora, let me know. Maybe we'll all try it in POG or something to get into Sora together. We have some out and about activities coming up, as Gabby just mentioned. I am going to be downtown on Sunday, October the 26th, my daughter is performing in the dance showcase and the parade. So if you are wanting to come and meet up, the ambassadors wanted to offer a social event for people to come and meet and greet, maybe do some dress up, grab a picture. This is a best for a family outing. It is kind of a long event, so you should bring a chair to sit in, a bottled water, some money for a snack. But I'll be in front of the Robert Stevens Courthouse at 4:00. There's a giant stage. You can't miss it. I will have on a virtual shirt. So just look for me in the middle of the courthouse if you would like to come and hang out for a little bit. And I'll also show you some special parking for your parents if they're coming that's close by. So again, if you're out and about and being culturally engaged or civically active, please share a picture. Downtown too, the following weekend, which is November 2nd, there is another scheduled event downtown, which is Dias de los Muertos. And there is two different features. There's one downtown and there's also one at the Moon Dance Amphitheater. So if you're looking for a way to engage culturally and some activities that are going on or learn something about a culture that's not your own, there are some events coming up for that. Again, anything that is hyperlinked is for you to click on to learn more about. Again, if you have not RSVP'd to Miss DeVries, please do so. I'm not sure if there's a cutoff date for that RSVP, but we need to make sure that if you are coming in for your PSAT, sign up today. So in homeroom, 10th and 11th graders, don't leave until you email Ms. DeVries. You can click her name right there and send her an email. You do need to come in person. You need to organize your ride. The test does start at 9, so you want to come prior to 9, probably about 8:45, so we can get you seated and walked in. Just a checklist again for 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th graders. We are switching to the SAT now. We will have SAT prep coming up. We found out Edmentum does have a free SAT program, so we'll be working with you all to start your SAT prep. Gifted and talented, any information, you can contact Ms. Stevens. There's applications open through the Gifted and Talented Fayette County Public Schools, where in efforts to organize kind of a district-wide visual and performing arts group. Are you interested in giving a TED Talk? Oh, I am, but this is for high school students. So high school students, Dunbar has officially announced that they are hosting the TEDx Youth event on November the 22nd. They are selecting 10 high school speakers from Fayette County to be part of the TED Talk. I definitely need to put this on my calendar. If you are interested in giving a TED Talk, you do need to write your TED Talk. The theme is future in action and how the real ways young people are making a difference through research, community service. There is more information here on the link. So you definitely want to work with your language arts or social studies teachers if this is something you're interested in. Hey, all you people in Mrs. Holt's speech class, TED Talk it up, man. All right, if you need more information, we do have a national TED Talk person that's coming to Lexington to help us with this event. This event is November 22nd from 1 to 5. It did not give me a deadline for the application. So again, if you're interested, just click for more information. And if someone is interested, we will try and help you create your TED Talk. Spy Coast Farms has an event tomorrow, Saturday, October the 11th. Do you like horses? Are you interested in some equine therapy? Do you want to ride a horse? So this is a live horse demonstration at Spy Coast Farms. It is off Newtown Pike, kind of out towards the horse park. There's face painting, free lunch, desserts, hands-on activities, and of course, getting to see some friendly horses. So whether if you are a lifelong horse lover or you're just simply curious, tomorrow, October the 11th, there is a free event at Spike Coast Farms. We have some more signups for the food chain. Just one more plug before we jump into quarter two. This is offered once a month. It's like a culinary experience. It's about a 1 hour long workshop. We have a chef that comes in and we talk about wellness and food, and then also with culinary skills. So if you're interested, please let myself or Mr. Sims know. Mr. Sims' email is right there. You just have to click on his name. And then we'll make sure you have the information to come in person for this event. The food chain is a local community organization. They do give hot meals every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. You can check out their social media. You can check out their website for more information if you want to volunteer, or maybe if you need a hot meal, you can meet up at some of their locations. All right, guys, we have some contests. There is a Kentucky Personal Finance Challenge for both middle school and high school. So you need a team of 3 to 4 people to play. And once you have your 3 to 4 people together, I'll need to get a parent permission for you to enter the contest with this team. The team then takes an online personal finance exam. Apparently it's 30 questions and you have 35 minutes to complete the personal finance exam. There is a practice quiz to try. So all you people out there in personal finance land, look, Ms. Stevens got an extra assignment for you to do this week, okay? So in this group, you can compete in the Kentucky State Finals in Northern Kentucky University. That will be in the spring. And then the people who win the state can go on to the National Personal Finance Challenge, which is this summer in Atlanta, Georgia. So get your peoples together. Someone send me an email, CC everyone on there. If you do want to take the personal finance, I have to give you a code. So once I have your team registered, I will give each of you the code. There is a cash prize. The first place team to win is $2,000 a person. You don't even have to split it. They're going to give you each $2,000. Second place is $1,000, third place is $500, and fourth is $250. So the challenge cannot be paused. The students cannot skip the questions. You can't go back. It's a 35-minute timed test at home in personal finances. So there is one for our mathletes out there if you would like to enter personal finance. The next one is a video contest with a cash prize or a trip to Japan. I looked into this one. It's for me and you to go to Japan and a parent. So there is a economics ed month video contest with a cash prize and a trip to Japan. Judges will view the video based on how you can talk about economic strengths on the platform. Here are all the contest rules. You can click there. You want to answer the question, how does your local economy impact the global economy? Guess what, guys? We're the horse capital of the world. The world. Bluegrass Airport had to extend its runway so that private jets could come from all different places to come and get these horses back on an airplane and take them back to their home countries. So we can definitely talk about horses. And plus, I think we've had some Japanese horses in our Kentucky Derby too as well. There is a prize, 5th through 8th grade, 9th through 12th. Also, winning teachers will receive a $500 Amex card. International prizes will be a trip to Tokyo, Japan. It looks like this is in December. So you can decline the trip to Japan if you want to, if you win. But if you do, you need to be passport ready with Miss Stevens because we're going to Tokyo. I don't know, Miss Holt might arm wrestle me for this to be your chaperone because she went there this summer. All right, so to enter the contest, I will work with you to make a video. I also need parent permission. This will all be controlled through our school's YouTube channel so that I can keep things private and unlisted and follow all of our guidelines and making sure that your identity is protected. So this is something you cannot do on your own. I have a back office as the school sponsor. But if you're interested in making a less than 2-minute video to answer this question, it might be worth our time to spend, an hour or so doing some video editing. All right, it is National Arts and Humanities Month. This week is about visual and culinary arts. Next week, actually this week is theater and film. Next week is poetry and prose, and the last week is music and dance. So our ambassadors have that Thriller parade downtown on October the 26th. So you can come out and do some arts and humanities and view some dance. If you want any more information on Arts and Humanities Month, feel free to click there. We have a downtown art gallery. Again, National Arts and Humanities Month, September 12th through 1st. You can go and check out a youth art gallery downtown at the Pam Miller Art Center. And of course, shout out to 9th grader Damien, who has a piece in the show right now. Damien, I promise you, I'm going to make it down there. I'm going to take a picture of it. I will be there soon. So I will definitely come to see your show and see your piece of art. All right, these are our reoccurring announcements. We have Mrs. Quinn for guidance counseling, Dr. Adams for mental health, and then we have Miss Lindsay, who is family resource. Doc Talks are happening every Thursday. You do need to sign up by Wednesday by noon to attend the Doc Talks. Mrs. Lindsay, again, these are all of her family resources. Anything that is blue is for you to hyperclick on. These are her October announcements from Miss Lindsay. Up now is the Angel Tree applications. This was sent home in Parent Square. The Angel Tree applications are now open. You have till October the 31st for a parent to apply for the Angel Tree. Again, this is a hard deadline, so please make sure you're meeting requirements if that is something you want to participate in. Are you looking for a summer job already? I talked about this last week on the news. Actually, the person from the organization did. They are already looking for their rising 10th and 11th graders to work for the Lexington Fayette Urban County Government, which is where Miss Stevens got her first job at when she was 15. I worked at Southland Pool. Then I worked for Parks and Rec. Well, Southland Pool is under Parks and Rec Aquatic, and then I moved over to the art side, working with Kitty Capers. So they are offering jobs starting at $15 an hour. Again, this is a youth job training program. You do have to follow the application, the interview process, and then if you have any questions on that, those are all the contact information. So get those summer job applications ready. Again, if you're interested in using Lextran, if you're needing any housing assistance with rent or electrics, see Miss Lindsay. Our latest school board information, was there a recent one? I need to double check. So again, you can click on things to keep up to date if you are learning about the process of the Board of Education and how things are made in Fayette County, decisions are made. Just a reminder to all of our new students, we do have a dashboard. We would like for you to keep everything in card view. In homeroom each morning, we hope that you are checking your email and doing some digital cleaning. We hope you are checking Infinite Campus and up with your grades. If you need anything with the news, it's right there. And for some reason, my EOS button is missing. So I will have to figure out what happened to it. Again, middle school students, we are at the end of quarter one. and you're getting ready to start quarter 2, that means all of your classes go back to 100% A. So on Monday, October the 20th, when we start, you should have a blank grade book, and then we start to add the assignments as we go. If you need to know who do I contact for things, the biggest one we are focusing on right now is attendance. Please contact Miss Martinez for your attendance. Anything with Chromebook is Miss Brown or the Fayette County Help Desk. Just a reminder, if you are turning 15, your driver's permit goes through Miss Epps. Per the state law, I have added, so we can be in compliance, that you have information to all of the Fayette County Public School crisis phone numbers. For you and your parents, this is a state law for the crisis phone numbers. And then also, new this year is information about the Safe Haven box. So you can read how bills are made, how bills are passed through our legislative process, and then how it tells who enforces or informs citizens about the rules and laws. So this is KRS Senate Bill 156.095 that has updated some information for students to know about safe haven boxes in the community, and then sextortion. So this is Senate Bill 73, passed this past year. And these posters are supposed to be in the classroom. So they are towards the end of your rolling notes. Again, just some reminders about our academic integrity. Be mindful of using AI on your papers or essays. And then also our behavior chart of consequences that follow if you're not writing the words that are your own. All right, guys, happy weekend, happy October, and we'll see you soon. Bye.